Hello everyone. Here we are going to discuss about the types of biometric systems. We know very well the biometrics are giving the additional security compared with our traditional system. So what are all the types of biometrics we can able to use it? So mainly the biometric systems are divided in two different types. So one is a physiological measurement and another one is behavioral measurements. What is physiological measurement in the sense? So that is entirely depends upon our physical structure. So that is further divided into the two types. So one is the morphological and biological. Morphological, the name itself we know very well. Morpho means it's a structure based. So what is our structures? So our fingerprint and hand shapes and even our face shapes and our iris, that is eye, retina, and even a vein pattern. So this is entirely our based on our structures, so that it is called considering under the morphological. What it mean by biological means our inner portion. So bio related things, all the thing is comes under the biological. So like DNA samples, blood samples, salivas, even urine samples may be used by the medical terms, and then police forensics. So all these comes under the biological. So morpho plus biological, both it will be considering under the physiological measurements. So what about the behavioral measurements? Behavioral measurements, it's entirely depends on our behavior. So like voice recognition, signature dynamics and keystroke dynamics. Voice recognition is nothing but the way of pitch and then the tone of the each and every person's, so depend on that will be calculated. And signature dynamics, so that is entirely depends on the our acceleration, pressure excreted, and then inclination and speed of movement of the pen, everything it will be considered under the signature dynamics. So then what about the keystroke dynamic? In the sense, it's the way we are using the object and gait and even the sounds of steps when we are just walking and gestures, all these things comes under the keystroke dynamics. So this is entirely, it depends on our behavior, so that this biometrics is considering as a behavioral measurement. So totally we are just dividing as a biometric is based on our physical and then behavior. So two different types, behavioral measurements and physiological measurements. Thank you.